Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we will be discussing a new game CarX Tech have been developing, which is CarX Drift Racing 3. But before that, please don't forget to leave a like and sub as it helps me out a lot. Thanks. I will be going through everything CarX have said about the game. So if you don't know about this, I will tell you everything they have told us so far. So at first CarX said this: "We've all been waiting for this for a long time. Looks like the beta is close. CarX Tech has launched a CarX Drift Racing 3 channel and will be posting news soon. Of course, the most interesting and important will be released on this channel too." This got the community asking a lot of questions about the game, in which CarX responded by answering the most asked questions. Today we want to answer some of the most popular questions from your comments. What platforms is the project coming out on? After the release on mobile devices, we are planning a PC and console version of the project. What will happen to the Street, DR2, Rally projects? We have a separate team behind each project. Thus, the CarX DR2, CarX Street and CarX Rally teams do not participate in the development of CarX DR3 and continue to work on new features, content and optimization of their projects. What engine will the game be on? Unity. When will beta testing begin and how do I join? Stay tuned, we will tell you everything when the time comes. In CarX Drift Racing 3, will it be possible to build your own car? In future posts, we will talk about the features of the project in more detail. Stay tuned. How many layers will there be for vinyls? The current 90 in CarX Drift Racing 2 is not enough to create a detailed image. Thank you for your comment. We will try to increase the number of layers in CarX Drift Racing 3. What will be the device requirements? And what about optimization? We take into account all the development experience of our projects, so we will try to avoid the problems that teams from other CarX Technologies projects have encountered. We will prepare a separate post about system requirement. Friends, we want to note that we plan to post the answers to the most popular questions once a week at least, so feel free to leave them in the comments. Thanks in advance. And then on the 1st of March, they made another announcement. Today we want to talk a little more about one of the most anticipated features of CarX Drift Racing 3, building your own drift. CarX. As you remember, in the second part of the Drift Racing series, you had to buy a stock car first, and then you can customize and improve it to your own taste and driving style. The first part of CarX Drift Racing 3 will allow gamers to build their own drifting circus from scratch. Taking a modified cup-cut body with installed headbars, a safety cage and a fuel tank and cooling system moved to the back of the car. For better weight distribution as the basis, the player will need to improve and adjust to his own driving style. All elements of the car, suspension, engine, chassis, etc. Separately, we note that all models in CarX Drift Racing 3, both individual elements and car bodies, will be more detailed and elaborated than in the second part of the series. Fenders, bumpers, interior decoration and other elements will be available for customization. And CarX asked the community, what do you think about it? Does the project need such a detailed disassembly of the cars, or would you just like to get a ready-made car? Let me know in the comments what you think about this. On the 3rd of March, CarX Tech said this: "Hello friends. This time we want to talk about the heart of every car, the engine. The engine in CarX Drift Racing 3 is a completely independent element from the car. We want to give players maximum opportunities to customize and tune the engine so that its characteristics correspond as much as possible to the tasks on the track. Each individual engine element, exhaust manifold, camshaft, turbine, cylinder block, etc., will directly affect its overall performance and characteristics. The customization and tuning of the engine will take place on a separate stand, and all changes can be seen with your own eyes on a highly detailed 3D model. Any motor in CarX Drift Racing 3 can be swapped into any car." Another question Car asked was, what motor in the game are you most looking forward to? Now on the 6th of March, CarX made another announcement. Hi friends, kicking off the week with a new series of answers to your questions from the comments. Will there be auto-damage, new licensed tracks, wear and tear on parts? Please stay tuned, we'll be sure to touch on these topics in future posts. Will there be a night mode? We are now considering the need for such a mode. In the first and second parts of the game, there was quite a large fleet of vehicles. Will there be more in the new part? In one of our posts, we told you that 3D car models for the project are made from scratch, so there will be less at the start. Will there be a tire warm-up before the paired race, just like in real life? RDS. We have repeatedly thought about the possible implementation of this mechanics. What do you think? Do you need it in the game or not? Would it be possible to completely disable the drifting helper? Will there be tires with the highest grip factor with no lettering? Will there be tires without lettering, but we'll think about the need for more grip? Is it possible to damage the surroundings, fences, houses, scenery, fountain, statues in any way when crashing? Yes, some objects will be. Will the car, depending on the configuration, have a different mass? Of course, that's what a coach is for, to reduce the mass of the car. Will it be possible to buy a stock car and do everything the same as with a coach? Yes, it will be possible. Friends, we want to note that we plan to post answers to most popular questions once a week at least, so don't hesitate to leave them in comments. Now, the most recent post CarX have made was on the 8th of March, talking about locations. Hi friends, it's time to tell you about the locations where we would like to offer our players to hone their drifting skills. First and foremost, of course, is the Ebisu complex. This one is well known to every drift fan. Built in 1986, it immediately got its legendary status and still is one of the main drifting circuits. The complex itself is located 250 kilometers away from Tokyo and consists of 7 separate tracks: North Kita, East Higashi, West Nishi, Drift Stadium Minami, Tuge, Drift Land, Drift School. After the 2021 earthquake, some tracks were severely damaged and needed to be rebuilt, especially Drift Land and West. It was a long process, but eventually the locations were rebuilt and partially renovated. At the end of that year, the final D1 GP race was held at Ebisu Minami, after which the track was replaced with a rallycross surface. Closing of the location was accompanied by a small ceremony, and drifting fans present at the race left small messages in memory of the track directly on its pavement. We want to make the Ebisu complex look as realistic as possible in CarX Drift Racing 3, so we plan to make it into one big free play location that will include not only all 7 tracks, but also all access and secondary roads. Friends, share your favorite facts about this location. How did you first hear about it? Maybe someone even got to visit and see everything with their own eyes? We're waiting for your stories in the comments. So that's all for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it and are excited for the new game. Hopefully, we will get all the features we have asked for. Anyways, if you liked the video, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for more updates.